Chapter 6 Ramnami Festival and Masjid Repairs. The efficiency or touch of Gurus and Ramnami Festival. It urgent transformation, etc. Repairs to the Masjid. Before describing Ramnami Festival and Masjid Repairs, the author makes some preliminary remarks about Sadguru as follows. Efficacy of the touch of the Guru's hands. Where the real or Sadguru is a helpsman, he is sure to carry us safely and easily beyond the worldly sin. The word Sadguru brings to mind Sai Baba. He appears to me as he is standing before me and applying Udi's casters to my forehead and placing his hands and blessing on my head. Then joy fills my heart and love overflow through the eyes. Wonderful is the power of the touch of Guru's hand and the subtle body consisting thoughts and desire, which cannot be burned by the world dissolving face, destroyed by the mere touch of Guru's hand. And the sins of many past births are cleaned and washed away. He even speaks of whose heads feel aligned when their hair releases Godly talks attain calmness. The seeing of Sai Baba handsome form chokes our thought with joy, makes the eye overflowing with the tears and warm the heart with emotion. It awakens in us I am He Brahman consciousness manifests the joy of self-realization and dissolves the distinction of I and thou, and then there makes us one with the Supreme One reality. When I began to read subscriptions at every step, I reminded my Sadguru, and Sai Baba assumes me form of Rama or Krishna or makes me listen to his life. For instance, when I sit to listen to Bhagavad, Sai becomes Krishna top to toe, and I think he sings the Bhagavad Gita, songs of teaching by Lord Shri Krishna to disciple of Uddhava for welfare of devotees. When I began to chit chat, I am here put in mind soy stories for enabling to give the subtle instructions. When myself start to write anything, I cannot compose few words or sentence, but when his own accord makes me write, I go on writing, and there is no end it. When the disciple egoism props up, he presses to down his hands and giving his own power makes his own gain his object and thus satisfies bless him. If any prostrates before Sai and surrender hearts and soul to him in the solitary all chief objects of life is the dharma, rightness, artha, wealth, karma, desire, and moksha, deliverance are easily and solitary attained. Four paths of karma, jnana, yoga, bhakti lead us separately to God. Of those paths, bhakti is thorny, full of pits and dishes, thus difficult to transverse. But if you rely on Sadguru, avoid the pits and thorn, walk straight. If you take to the destination God, so says definitely Sai Baba. After philosophizing about the self-existent Brahman, his power, Maya to create the world and the world created starting is all the ultimately one and one same. Author quotes to Sai Baba was guaranteeing the welfare of bhaktas. There will never be any dearth or scarcity regarding the food clothes in any devotee's home. It's my special characteristic, but I always look to provide and welfare of those devotees who worship me wholeheartedly with their minds ever fixed on me. Lord Krishna has the same said the same in the Gita. Therefore, strive not much for food and clothes. If you need anything, beg of the Lord, live the honestly, and try the Lord's grace and blessing, and be honored His code. Do not reward honor. The form of deity should be firmly fixed in the mind. Let all senses and mind be devoted to the worship of Lord. There be no attraction or any other thing. Fix my mind always, so that I would not wander elsewhere towards body, wealth, and home. It will be calm and peaceful, carefree. This sign of mind will be aligned with the good company. If this mind is vagrant, I cannot be called well merged. After quote these words, author goes to relate one of the Ramnami festivals of Shri, as Ramnami is the greatest festival celebrated in Shri. Another fuller account published in Sai Leela magazine 1925, page 127, also refer to the summary of festivals as later in both account attempted here. Origin 1. Mr. Gopal Rao Gand was a circle inspector of Korapagan. He was a great devotee of Baba. He had 3 wives but had no issues with the Sai Baba blessings and was born to him. In the joy I felt regarding the event, idea of celebrating a fair Urus occurred to him in 1987. Then he placed a consideration before other Shri devotees, thus Tatya Patel, Dadakot Patel, Madhavara Deshpande Sharma. They all approved this idea and got the Sai Baba permission blessing. Then the application of getting collections and section limit is made, but the village school could report against holding the fake sanction was refused. But Sai Baba had blessed their train, ultimately succeeding in getting the collector's sanction. The day for the Euros was fixed on the Ramnavami day. Having consulting with the Sai Baba, it seems they had some end in this view. Unification of two fairs of festival, Euros and Ramnavami festival, unification of two communities, Hindus and Mohammedans as a future even showed this end our objectives achieved. Though the permission was obtained, but the other difficulties cropped up. Shri was the village. There was a scarcity of water. There are two wells in the village. One is dried up soon. The other one is backage. This backage was turned into sweet by Sai Baba throwing clothes into it. This water of the insufficient, so that I had to get a water from the fixing modes. Leather starts that in the considerable distance of the temporary shop at constructed wrestling boats arranged. Gopal Raghun had a friend named Dasguno Anna Sakar of Ahmedabad. He also was similar unhappy in this matter of progeny, though he married two wives. He too blessed by Sai Baba's sons must go finally with his son prepare supply one flag for the procession of fire. He also succeeded, including Mr. Nana Sai with the supply another embroidered flag. Both these flags were taken in the procession. The village finally fixed at the two ends of corners. Masjid is called Sai Baba's Dwarakamai as being done now. The sandal position. There was other position which started in this fair. This sandal position originated with the Mr. American Shekhar Dalal, a Mohammedan Bhakta from the Kotala. The procession held in the honor grade of the Muslims in Sandal, Chandan, paste and scrapping the put at Tali, flat dishes and fried with the nuns burning the full procession accompanies the band music. All the village after returning to the masjid content dishes thrown to number on the walls of masjid with the hands. The work managed by the Mr. American for first 3 years. After then by his wife. So on one day, two processions flags by the Hindus, the sandals by the Muslims, where the said still going without any hitch. The person district medicine since resurrection of land on is also all the collected arrangement. This was very dear, scarce to the duty of Sai Baba. Most of them turned out the occasion and took the leading part in the management of the fair. Tatya Kot Patel looked all outward affairs, while internal management was entirely left to the Radha Krishna Mai, a female deity of Baba. Her residence were full of guests occasions. She had to look their needs, also arrange the paraphernalia of fair. Another work which is willingly did was to wash out the clean and whitewash the entire masjid. The walls and floor were blackened as full, so it is on account of the ever burning Dhoni scarce fire of Sai Baba. This was in the night when Sai Baba slept here in Alpinate in the Chavdis. He has to take the things, including the Dhoni, and throw the cleaning whitewashing repels as before feeding the poor. Also, what dear to Sai Baba was a great item in the fakir for the school for cooking grand skill preparing various sweet dishes well done Radha Krishnamai lodging. Various rich devotees, wealthy devotees took lead in the part of the affair. Transformation of Uris into Ramnami festival. There were going on this way in the fair gradually increasing importance 1912 AD when the change took place that one devotee Mr. Krishna Arjuna Bhishma the author of Pampal Sahasanusa came for the fakir with the Dada Sahib Katula of Amrava staying the period in the Dikshitwada while he was lying in the veranda while Mr. Lakshmana alias Kaka Mahajani was going with the puja material to masjid. A new thought arose in the mind Vietal accosted later thus there is some providential arrangement. The fact Uros or Fakir celebrated in Sri Ram Navami Day. This day is very dear to all Hindus. Why not begin Ram Navami festival celebration birth of Sri Rama on this day? Kaka Mahajani liked this idea and it was arranged to get Baba permission in this matter. The main difficulty was secure for those who would perform kirtan and sing glories of Lord on the occasion, but Bhishma solved the difficulty by saying the Rama can composition of Rama's both are ready, and he would do the kirtan himself. While Kaka Mahajan should play harmonium, it was arranged to get us on the ginger powder mixture cells of prasad prepared by the Radha Krishna. So immediately went to masjid to get the Papa permission. Baba, who knew all things were passing, to ask Mahajan was going the Vada. Being rather prudent, Mahajani could not catch the purport of question and remained silent. Then Baba asked Bhishma what he had to say. He explained the idea of celebrating Ram Navami festival and asked the Baba permission. And Baba gladly gave it all rejoicing by the preparation of Jayanti festival. Next day, masjid was decorated. The one cradle was supplied. Radha Krishna Mayu in the front. Center the proceedings started. Bhishma stood over Kirtan. Mahajani played on harmonium. Sai Baba said a man called Mahajani. He was hesitating to go, doubting whether Sai Baba allow the festival to go on, but when he went on to Baba later asked him what is going on, the cradle was placed there. He answered the Ramnami festival had commenced. The cradle was put on the purpose. Then Baba took a gallon from the nimber and placed in the round his neck and said the other Nagana Bhishma. Then commenced Kirtan. When it comes to close to pound, sounds of victory to Rama went up, and the Gulal red powder thrown up lower amidst music. Everybody was overjoyed. Suddenly, roaring was heard. The red powder from around somehow entered Baba's. Baba got wild, began to sold up easily and loudly. People got frightened by the scene, took their heads. The intimate devotees who knew Baba well took the scolding as outpouring of Baba's blessing. They thought when the Rama was born, it was a proper for Baba to get wild and engage to kill Ravana and his demon in form of egoism, wicked thoughts. Beside, they know then whatever new things undertaken steady, it is usual with Baba to get a wild angry. So they kept quiet. Radhakrishna rather afraid and thought Baba might break a cradle, and she asked Mahajani to get the cradle back. When he went to loosen and fasten the cradle, Baba went to him, asked him not to remove. Then, after some time, Baba became calm. That there is program including Mahajan Puja Aarti was finished. Later on, Mr. Mahajan asked Baba permission to remove cradle. Baba refused. The evening got finished. Next day, another Kirtan Gopal Kala ceremony. An earthen pan containing the parched rice mixed with the white with the curd is hung. One liter broken after the Kirtan, and the contents distributed all was done by Lord Krishna among his courtier friends was performed. Then Baba allowed cradle to be removed. While Ramnami festival was thus going on, the procession of two flags, day by day, sandal by night, went off a usually pump show. From the time onwards, the use of Baba transferred to Ramnami festival. From the next year, 1939, items in the programs around my festival began to increase. Radhakrishna Mai started a Namas of the singing God Gloria continuously day and night for 7 days. From the first Chaitra, father's devotees took part in the towns, and she also joined it sometimes early in the morning as Ramnami festival celebrated in many places all over the country. Difficulty of getting Haridas was felt again, but 5 or 6 days for the festival, Mahajani met accidentally. Balbua Mali, who was a modern Tukaram, got him to do Katan that year. The next year, 1914, another Balrao Satkar of Bradash's conveyor district Satura could not act as a Haridas in his own town as a plague was prevailing his town. So he came to study with the Baba permission secured through Kaka Dikshiv, and it Christian was sufficiently recomposed for his life. This difficulty of getting new Haridas was finally solved from 1914 by Sai Baba. Aske entrusted this function Das Guru Maharaj permanently. Since that time, he has been successfully conducting function until now. Since 1912, the festival began to grow gradually year by year. From 8th and 12th of Chaitra, Shri looked like a behavior of men's shops began to increase. Celebrated festivals from their bouts of feeding the poor was on the grander scale. Hard work and sincere of Radhakrishna were turned into study. Since the site paraphilia increased. A beautiful horse, a plant wheeling chariot, many other things, sports buckets, which immigrants were present. Elephant also sent for processing. Though all this paraphernalia increase in analysis, Sai Baba ignored all these things, maintained his simplicity as before. It is noted that both Hindus and Muslims have been working in this procession. During this entire festival, there has been no hitch or quarrel between so far. The first about 5,000 is on ways to collect. Then figure went up to 75,000 some years. Still, there are no outbreak of any epidemic or any riots or the name during so many past years. Refers to Masjid. Another important idea occurred to Gopal Gund this Saturday. Virus Fakir, though he put the masjid in order. So, in order to carry out the repairs, he collected the stones and got them dressed. But this was assigned to him. This was reserved for Nana Shib Chandakar, and the payment, the work of Kaka Savi, the first Baba was unable to allow them to have this work done. For this internal Mahals by the local deity Babu, his permission was secured. When payment was completed one night, the Masjid Baba took a small gadi for his seat, discovered the usual piece of work. Till then, 1911, the Sabha Mandal Kota was put in the order with a great labor and effort. The open space in the front of Masjid was very small, and Kaka decided to extend it, put in the roof. At the great expense, he got iron post, pillars, trusses, and started the work. At the night, all the devotees worked hard to fix the post, but Baba, when he returned from Chavadi, next morning, uprooted them all, threw them over. Once it happened, then Baba got excited. Uprooted once it so happened, Baba got excited. I got a pole with a hand, began to stake up. began to stake and uprooted with the other hand caught the neck of Tatya Patil, so it took a force, struck the match, it set on fire, threw it in a wood. At the same time, Baba, eyes flashed like a boiling embers, no one dared to look at him. All got terribly frightened. Baba took out a rupee from his pocket, threw it was offering on an auspicious occasion. Tatya also much a friend and to know what's going on. And Ratan and that to interfere. Baba Session Day, a leaper duty of Baba made a little boldly advance, but he was pushed away by Baba. Mother was similarly treated. So he being belted at the big pieces all those who interviewed were similarly dealt with. But after some time, Baba anger cooled down. He sent a shopkeeper, got from the embroidered peta and himself tied under Tatya head, as he was given a special honor. All the people understood this strange behavior of Baba. Then they were lost to know what encouraged was suddenly what lent us Tatya Patil why his anger cooled down. Next moment Baba sometime I contact his sweet things with love, but soon after the pretext got encouraged. Many incidents may be related, but I don't know which choose to omit, so therefore I refer them to occurs to me. In the next chapter, the question whether Baba was a Hindu or Mohammedan will be taken up and his yogi practice and powers. All matters will be dealt with. Go to Shisha, peace to be all.